Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with a Twin Flame Collective update. This is specifically for Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines who are in separation, hence why you guys need so much support right now, especially in Cancer season. Emotions are running high, chakra upgrades are happening, downloads are very consistent as of late, and again, if you guys need support with your twin flame connection, check out the Etsy shop, check out the red light special, check out the twin flame ascension union oil and the review, so that way you know what I mean. It really supports in regards to your journey. And so I'm doing a separation reading so the divine feminine can understand how to move forward with his or her divine counterpart, okay? And if you would like a twin flame healing or reading I can do, but the healing would have to be booked out 2 weeks in advance, and that's on my website www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. You can check out the reviews for those sessions as well. Again, I just don't want to work with my hands knowing that it's messed up, and I send energy out that have you all jacked up, all right? And so with that being said, I still have the contest going on, the 50th follower on Instagram at my handle, Chrissy Crystal Indigo, will win a reading of your choice. If you need any products, apothecary, herbs, crystals from the Etsy shop, check out my handle, Chrissy Crystal Indigo. And with that being said, I'm sending love and light to all of you guys. Continue to send me your love and light. Imagine a white light or a golden light, and just send so much healing energy to me. I am grateful for that, all right? And so, and pray for me too. Put me in your prayers. It is much needed, all right? So we're starting with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle spread. We're going to start with Divine Masculine first, and then we're going to shift over to the magical spell cards in the reading. So the energy for the Divine Masculines now that are in separation is the third party. Now, with third party, it doesn't have to be another person. It could be a job, it could be kids, it could be anything that's really getting in the way of your connection, that's keeping you guys at a distance or bringing that low vibrational energy in with your connection. So for those of you who are in separation, you're realizing your divine counterpart is really all over the place and somewhat seems like a mess, right? And they have a real issue with communicating. So it's not like they're opening up and communicating to you and being vulnerable. With that masculine energy, it's like, I can handle it myself. I can do it myself. I don't need anyone to help me. Meanwhile, you're praying divine feminine, you're sending, healing light. You're doing everything that you can do to support the connection. But Spirit is saying, stop. You can hold space. You can send light if need be, but you can't enable. Remember, no enabling going forward. They have to be able to do this. The next card out, the answer is no. So in this current time with this energy, they're not ready. Like some of them may be, you get that energy, divine feminine, where, oh my God, I think they're changing. And it's just like the next week or 2 weeks after, they're right back to the way they were. And you have to give them time to heal. You have to give them time to acknowledge and right their wrongs, because, you divine feminine, not to bash the divine masculine, but have undergone a lot of emotional abuse, mental abuse from your divine counterpart. And it's like, how much more, can one take? And so they are not ready right now. They're going through their transformation, and, their guides are helping them in any way they can. We have forgiveness, right? And so with the divine masculine, they know in a heart, at that heart level, they know in their mind, they know in their soul that they want your forgiveness. They want to apologize for the way they have treated you. Some of your divine counterparts may come off as narcissistic and, have said some really mean things, have, pissed on your dreams or goals when you speak about them, never be encouraging. They were all about them because they had so much going on, in their lives. And it's like, you're sitting there just like, hey, like, I'm doing this for us. But then you start to realize this journey is about you. It's about your mission together, but your personal journey is about you, right? Self-love. Then we have separation. So this is only clarifying that we are communicating to the divine masculines that are in separation. And not only that, but this separation is really tearing them apart because they know, but it's that pride and that ego that keeps them stuck, right? They don't want to feel like they're being forced. They don't want to feel like they are losing control, but energetically they are, because they're fighting what's supposed to be. They're fighting acknowledging their spiritual gifts. They're fighting where they're called to go to. They're fighting communicating with their spirit guides or paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities, right? So it's becoming a lot more hard for them, right? And as I was putting the cards down, then I'm clairaudient, and I'm getting like please don't leave me, please don't leave me, please don't leave me, because a lot of the divine masculines know the divine feminine has reached their breaking point. Now on the divine feminine side, we have union, full moon. So something significant can happen around the full moon, some recognition, aha moments, but this is the energy. That's what divine feminine is focused on. With this separation, divine feminine is like nostalgia about the good memories and holding on to the heart tight. And again, when you hold on to something so tight, it falls away that much faster, right? So we have an awakened. And so for some of the divine feminines who are in separation, maybe you're new to the journey, you're not really understanding what this twin flame connection is all about. It's about growing yourself. It's about you stepping into your power. It's about you raising the vibration of the planet in regards to the new age of Aquarius. It's not about, I'm going to get married to my divine counterpart and we're going to have kids and have this like white picket fence and happy life. It's work that needs to be done. And so for those of you who are new on the journey, this is why you guys trigger each other. This is why you come together, fall apart, come together, fall apart, because you're healing. And every time you come back together, you're forced to fall away to work on yourselves more, right? We have new direction. So some of the divine feminines in the collective, you see she's just walking off towards the sun, towards that new direction, towards that new beginning. And it's about focusing on his or her life path and purpose. Listen, I hold space. I love you, but I'm not a human doormat. I am not your emotional punching bag. I need to step into my power. I need to see myself authentically, truly, genuinely naked. I need to focus on my part of the calling. You'll catch up when you catch up. And if you don't, I know Spirit, God, Source Divine will make sure I'm taken care of, in the heart, mind, and soul, right? And then we have grief coming out for the divine feminine, because divine feminines are at that point. They're just like, shit, I'll get off the pot. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm every 5 steps forward, 30 steps back. I get you to talk a little bit, then you shut down. I express myself to you, then I feel stupid for doing so. And so the divine feminine is just like, oh my God, like this is just too much. And when you get to this point where there's so much anguish and so much anxiety, and you're starting to forget about you, that's when you know it's toxic and you need to pull yourself away, okay? So we're gonna dive into the overall energy. Numbing for both divine masculine and divine feminine. Numbing. I'm just gonna numb it out. But at night, when you're alone, when you're in your bed, it comes right back. So you can't heal what you're not willing to reveal. And for divine feminine, you don't have to talk to your divine masculine about it. You can talk to your ancestors, your guides, because you're not alone. You are not alone, all right? So the energy that wanted to show itself, we have surrender. We're being asked, for those of us in separation, to surrender, co-create with spirit, align with our soul tribes. While we're in this separation, we will be aligned with individuals that'll help us along our journey and take some of that pain, and heal it, right? We have mask, right? Divine feminine is putting on the mask, pretending like the divine masculine doesn't matter at all. I'm over this connection, right? Same thing for divine masculine. And what's the remedy here is facing those fears. You don't have to communicate and reach out and pour your soul out. but actually acknowledging to yourself your rights, your wrongs, asking for forgiveness, and just move forward with love, right? We have deception, and this energy is strong because divine masculines know that they pull the wool over the divine feminine's eyes. They know they screwed divine feminine over multiple times. They know they ghosted. They know they allowed the divine feminine to feel like he or she was less than he or she deserved. And the same thing for divine feminine. Divine feminine thought, if I did everything the divine masculine wanted, if I got everything that I know they liked, if I jumped when he said or she said how high, you know, I'm theirs. And that's not it. That's not it. You standing in your power and you represent who you really are, that is your truth. Okay? We also have understanding, right? Those light codes, downloads, chakra alignments have a huge, serious portal opening right now, right? And then we have divine feminine. And what you will notice too, divine feminine, when it comes to your divine masculine, their passed on loved ones, their guides, their ancestors will start to communicate with you and support you and assist you and guide you in regards to your divine masculine, right? Now, the overall energy for the collective using the After Tarot, we have the Six of Wands. This is our marriage card, right? I know what I want. I'm optimistic. I'm sure. I'm confident. Again, you guys know you are each other's person. We have justice, skills, balance, equal reciprocity, communication, righting the wrongs, right? And then we have the Ace of Cups. Initial M, initial W. Spirit, source, divine. Mending, allowing the cup to runneth over. Your heart is being healed. And some of you may be attracting new love. That's nothing wrong with that. You get soulmates in that support you along the way until your divine counterpart is ready to catch up. All right? Overall energy, we have the Queen of Wands. Optimistic, sure, enlightened, very spiritual. Observes, don't say anything, stays in her power, knows what's going on, but keeps it moving. Right? And that's what Spirit is asking of us. And under that, look, we have the Devil, but they are no longer chained at the Devil's feet. The karmic energy, the cycles are being released, and they're realizing what they mean to each other, what their purpose is with each other. Okay? We have the energy, Page of Wands. Look at that. Got the divine feminine in the back, divine masculine walking off onto their journey, being enlightened, following their path and purpose. I need to do this, divine feminine, right? We have the King of Wands, someone being in their power, healed, very abundant. And for a lot of you in the collective, your divine counterpart feels because they're not financially where they want to be, they just can't do anything. And they have to understand you cannot think about abundance in that energy because you will prolong it. They sit up and they wonder why divine feminine continuously creates so much magic and abundance around him or her. And it's because divine feminine does not look at money the same way divine masculine does. To the divine feminine, it is not everything. We have the Sun. Beautiful new beginnings. Seeing yourself naked and loving every part of it, right? And we have the High Priestess. A lot of you guys in these connections have had past lives with each other. And that's why it's important. I tell all the viewers, my subscribers, my soul sisters and brothers, you know, You want to do the work, you do the work. You have to understand what happened in your past life with each other. You have to understand why you are supposed to, connect this lifetime. You have to understand your gifts. You have to understand what is the karma around your connection. And it's so important that you guys on this twin flame journey who haven't got a past life regression or Reiki or Akashic records, is very important that you do the work, because it makes it easier for your journey. Okay? Now we're going to dive into the romance angels. Let me know if you are resonating with this story. We have retreat. Okay? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And overall energy. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And so to help and support on the journey, you guys have to let go. Don't hold on, so tight. Because when you do that, it just leaves that much faster, okay? And for the wisdom of the oracle, we have truth be told. Let me see if I shuffled this for you guys. Yes, I did. We have truth be told, okay? We have thinker, 44. We have higher power, 4. Between worlds, the overall energy. Okay. Now, the chakras divine masculine needs to work on right now. We have the sacral chakra, tiger's eye is a crystal that you can get for them. Passion, turn your fear of change into excitement for change. They need to work on their sacral chakra, divine masculine. And then we have the root here. It says all things work best in conjunction with all things, all right? And so you need chakra balance. So again, for your divine counterpart, they need Reiki immediately to balance those chakras. So you can do Reiki or you can do a twin flame healing session. Doesn't have to be with me. I'm just telling you what it is so you can go and, whoever you're called to do it with. But that's going to help your connection. For the divine feminine, we have the crown chakra. And it says, I think this is tourmalated. Yeah, this is tourmalated quartz. Yeah, it says oneness. You are part of the universe and always will be. So divine feminine needs to connect with their crown chakra. Really bring that white light down. You can watch the video, Raise Your Vibe, and I show you how to do it on the video. And I do a healing on that video as well. But here, divine feminines need to connect with their crown chakras immediately so they can get the communication that you need from spirit. Now, for the both of them, it's not a coincidence. Heart chakra, okay? And it says compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. So spirit, source, divine, God is asking both of us to use compassion, empathy at this time, right? And we divine feminines know about unconditional love, because we can be mad at our divine counterparts and then like a second goes by and it's just like so much unconditional love, versus divine masculine who wants to be mad and not speak for a month or two. And we're being asked to work on our heart chakras, okay? Now, the magic spell cards for the collective. We have, okay, so this is the first time you guys are going to see me do this on, no, maybe not the first. I think I've done this before. This is good anyway. So you guys can see that I don't pick the cards. I'll just let them come out. So we're going to do the divine masculine first. Okay. And then we'll do divine feminine second. Okay. And this is our overall energy. All right. So, wow, look at all this purple. Crown chakra. So, for divine masculine, we have imagination number 41. Break that down, that's a 5, right? Let's change the way we think. Change the way we imagine the world, right? And it says, imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Okay, that's for divine masculine. For divine feminine, we have number 2, abundance. Okay, and it says, Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Divine feminines already know you are so abundant. And it's because of how your heart is set up, how your mind is set up. Continue to focus on that. Overall energy, 24. Break that down, that's a 6. Magical powers, okay? And so it says, I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. All right. And so it's not a coincidence. You know, you guys are so magical. Even the divine masculine has so many spiritual gifts, and it's like they're really fighting. And again, we don't know, you know, why the divine masculine is afraid of going down that route, right? It could be something they saw, something that they, you know, went through as a kid, however it resonates. But until they surrender, it's going to still be the static in between the connection. And so for divine feminine, you're being asked to stand in your power. You're being asked to focus on your purpose. You're being asked to not be a crutch for the divine masculine, not enable the divine masculine. Like, if they need to fall, let their ass fall. Right? And I can attest to that because I have never told my divine counterpart no. I have never not been there when my divine masculine called. I have never not waited up and got stood up, right? And so we've all been there. And it comes to that point where you have to say, listen, I need to keep it moving. I can't wait for your soul to play catch up, right? And divine masculine knows when your energy is pulled away. They feel it. It drives them crazy. But you got to let them get some balls. Then you got to let them. Because the longer you enable them, the longer you enable your connection and stunt your growth in what you're meant to do and what you're called to do. All right? So I'm sending you guys so much love and light. I will talk to you soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Etsy shop, Chrissy Crystal Indigo. If you need anything via my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. Take care.